Hi guys, in this video I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful maxi shirt dress showing on the screen. Here's the fabric I'm making use of, and this is the rubber button that I'm going to tack to it at the end of the day. Now, to know the amount of fabric putting on for this beautiful dress, I'm going to divide my hip into four. I'm adding 1 inch east to it, 1 inch seam allowance, and extra 3 to 4 inches to make it form a line dress you are seeing on the screen. This fabric is dry lace of 5 yards, and I'm going to start my cutting from the back part. I'm going to put my back on fold now. So I'm going to fold my fabric towards the width, not towards the length, because the length of this fabric is a little bit short. It can't reach the length of the dress I'm making. So here is the width of it, which is 5 yards. I'm done folding the back part. As you can see, here's the right side facing each other. I folded it into two equal parts towards the width. So I'm starting my back part by me ruling out my starting point, which is also my shoulder line. So on my shoulder line from my center back, I'm going to input half of my shoulder measurement plus ½ inch seam allowance, which is here now. From here, I'm going to come down by 1 inch for my shoulder slope. And from this point, I'm going to input half of my round armhole, which is here. So what I have here altogether from here to here, I'm going to repeat it here on my center back. So what I have on my shoulder line, I'm going to repeat it here. For me to draw out my armhole line and my chest line. Now this is my armhole line and this is my chest line. So having done that, I'm going to measure out 3.5 inches for my neck width and 1.5 inch for my back neck depth and connect. I'm going to connect my shoulder slant as well for my neckline. Now from my shoulder line, I'm going to measure out my bust point line, which is the same thing as my chest line, my under bust line, my waistline, my hip line, and the full length of my dress plus extra 2 inches seam allowance. So I'm going to extend all these lines for you guys to understand. This is my hip line. And make sure you always label your lines to avoid any silly mistakes. So this is my chest line now. On my chest line, I'm going to input quarter of my bust plus 1 inch ease, like I said. I'm doing the same thing on my waistline. I don't really need to measure on my under bust line. So on my waistline, I'm going to input quarter of my waistline plus 1 inch ease. On my hip line, I'm doing the same thing. Quarter of my hip line and 1 inch ease, which is here. So on my full length, I'm going to input quarter of my hip plus 1 inch ease and 3 inches to make it form a line dress. I'm going to connect like so. Just watch what I'm doing, you will understand. And make sure you blend all the sharp edges, please. So I'm adding 1 inch seam allowance to it from the armpit till I reach the down part of my dress. That is just it. And on the bottom here, I'll just measure like 2 inches upward because I don't want to leave it sharp at this side. And I'm going to connect with the cuff side of my ruler just like this. That is just it. And I'm going to cut. Oh, lest I forget, for me to draw out my armhole curve for the back part, just find the middle part of the armhole line and connect it like so. And add ½ inch shoulder joining to the shoulder slant and continue cutting. Just watch how I'm going to cut it. Because I'm going to add drawstring to the front part, to the dress, I'm going to just draw it straight from the armpit to meet up with the hip line like so. If you are not adding drawstring, just follow the first line. So now I'm going to continue cutting on this straight line now till I reach the bottom of my dress. Now I'm going to fold another fabric for the front part. So here is another fabric for the front part, and this is the right side facing each other, as you can see, folded into two equal parts. So I'm starting by drawing out my starting point, which is also my shoulder line. And from the center front here, I'm going to measure out 2.5 inches for my button overlap from the upper part till the down part, and I'm going to connect, as you can see me doing. So after doing that, I'm going to place my my back on it like so. Let the center back align on the line of that 2.5 inches from my button overlap and cut it out like so. Now I'm going to measure 3.5 inches for my front neck depth and connect. And as for the armhole for the front part, I'm going to find a midpoint like so. Measure 3.5, 3/4 of an inch, which is 0.75 inward like so, and connect. Just watch what I'm doing, you will understand. I'm going to finish it up with the curved side of my roller just like this and cut it out. After cutting, I'll go ahead and split the front part into two, like so. And after splitting into two, I'll go ahead and place my back on it again for me to fish out the waistline for my drawstring. You know, the front part is going to have drawstring. I'll now connect it like so and make it reflect on the other side of the front. So after drawing out my waistline on the front part, I'm going to stitch my button overlap by me folding half inch and 1 inch like so and top stitch. From the neckline to the down part of the dress, just fold it like so, half inch and 1 inch like so. That is 1.5 altogether, and top stitch from the neckline to the down part. I'm doing the same thing on the second part of the front. I'm done stitching my button overlap, as you can see. Now I'm going to create casing for my drawstring. So I have here the casing of my drawstring, as you can see, and it's 2.5 inches wide. So I'll go ahead and stitch it on this line like so. I'm going to double fold the edge like this, place it on the button overlap, let it align with the button overlap here, fold 0.25 on both sides and top stitch like so. I'm going to fold it like this. Make sure you fold 0.25 like so on both sides and top stitch. I'm doing the same thing on the second part of the front. And mind you, I'm stitching these casing on the wrong side of the dress, please, on the wrong side of the front part. So as for the rope for my drawstring, I have here 2 inches by 34 inches stripe of fabric here. This is the second one. So what I'm going to do now is to just fold half inch on both sides like this and fold it again like so for me to top stitch from here till here. I'm doing the same thing on the second one. I'm done stitching the casing, as you can see, on both sides of the front. So I'll go ahead now and insert my rope. I'm done stitching my rope too, as you can see. So I'm going to insert my rope with my safety pin. So when I reach the side, I'm going to secure it down with the pin, move ahead to my machine and use a stitch to secure it down. I'm doing the same thing on the second part of the front. And now that I'm done securing my rope on both sides, I'll go ahead and place the button overlap on each other and secure it with pin from the neckline to the down part of the dress. Just make sure the button overlap is on each other very well and secure it with pin. Now I'm done pinning down my button overlap and I'll go ahead and cut pocket for my dress like so. Fold your fabric into four. Just make sure you have enough fabric for your pocket. And I'm going to measure out the opening of my pocket like so. 7 inches is the opening of my pocket plus 1 inch seam allowance, that is 8 inches altogether, and I'm going to draw it out. After drawing it out, I'll just place my palm like this and shape out my pocket. And after shaping, I'm going to cut it out. Now I'm done cutting my pocket. As you can see, I have 4 pieces here, 2 pieces for each sides. So this is my front part. So this is my half inch for the shoulder joining. From that half inch for shoulder joining, I'm going to measure out. I'm going to measure 22 inches downward because this person is a very tall person. So this is where my pocket is going to start from, 22 inches from my shoulder line. And from this point, I'm going to measure out 7 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance for my pocket opening. I'm doing the same thing on the second side of it. Half inch for my shoulder joining. So from this half inch now, I'm going to measure downward 22 inches. 7 inches plus 1 inch seam allowance for my for my pocket opening. I'll go ahead and place my pocket on it, just like this. Let the right side of the pocket face the right side of the dress, just like this, and stitch with half inch. I'm using pin to hold it down. Doing the same thing here. Let the right side face the right side of the dress and stitch with half inch. I'm going to do the same thing on the back part of the dress. Now that I'm done stitching my pocket on both sides of the dress, both front and back, I'm going to place the back part on the front part like so. Let the right side face each other and stitch both sides, both shoulders with half inch. After stitching both shoulders with half inch, I'll go ahead and stitch both sides too with 1 inch from the armpit. Let it align on each other very well. Stitch with 1 inch from the armpit through the pocket with half inch from here till the down part with 1 inch. So I'm doing the same thing on the second side of it. I'm done stitching both shoulders, but I've not stitched both sides because I've forgotten there is a fake pocket on the dress. So I'm going to show you how to cut the pocket and where it's going to be. So I'm going to open up my dress like this for me to show you where the pocket is going to be on the front part. As for the chest line pocket, I'm going to measure 3 inches downward from the neckline here. So this is where my pocket is going to be on the chest line on both sides. I already have the pieces for the pocket here. I have 4 pieces of this one, 4 inches by 5 inches, but I later increased it to 4 inches by 6 inches. This is for the chest line, and this is the other one for this both sides of the pocket opening. So I have here 4 inches by 8 inches, 4 pieces of it. So what I'm going to do now is to just place 2 pieces on each other. Let the right side face each other and stitch from here all through. I'm going to leave the upper part here open for me to turn it to the right side. I'm doing the same thing here. Place 2 pieces on each other. Let the right side face each other and stitch like so. Leave here opening. Now I'm done stitching all the pieces for the pocket together, as you can see. So I'll go ahead and turn it to the right side and use my scissors to bring out all the angles out very well, just like this. And now that I'm done turning the pocket, I'll go ahead and measure half-inch seam allowance on the upper part of the pocket, which is the opening part. I'm going to measure it out, just like this. After doing so, I'll go ahead and place it on the line. But before placing it on the line, I'm going to measure 2 inches on both sides. Make sure you measure it from the middle part of the button overlap and place it like so. Let the line align on each other and stitch on that line. Doing the same thing on the second pocket like so and stitch. So now as for the side on, I'm going to place it like this and top stitch. But to make it be like that, I'm going to loosen up this pocket, place it in between the pocket and the main body. I'll go ahead and place my pocket on it like this and stitch with half-inch. I'm doing the same thing on the second side of it. And after that, I'm going to use button to hold it down. So after doing all that, after stitching all the pockets that I explained, I'll go ahead and stitch my sides like I explained. So I'm done with all that I explained, my two shoulders, both sides, and I'm going to turn it to the right side. So here is it on the right side. Look how beautiful and neat it is. This is the pocket, the fake pocket for the chest line. I'll go ahead and use button to hold it down, just like this. After that, I'm folding this one like this too. Use button to hold it down on both sides, like so. After that, I'm going to remove my pin for me to hem the neckline like so. After hemming the neckline, I'll move ahead to the bottom and hem the bottom of this dress as well. Double fold it like so and hem it. So after hemming the neckline and the bottom, I'll go ahead and tack my button on the left side of the dress and create my button holes on the right side of the dress. And 4 inches is going to be the interval of my button holes and button tacking. So from the first button here, I'm going to measure 4 inches downward. So I'll continue measuring for 4 inches till I reach the bottom of my dress. After doing all that, I'm going to move ahead to the sleeve. So here is the basic sleeve that I'm using for the dress. I have a video on how to draft it. I'm going to put the link in the box below. So I'll go ahead and hem the side of my sleeve. I'll just fold it into two like this and hem the side. Doing the same thing on the second sleeve. So after that, I'm going to fix it to the body of my dress. Sorry guys, I won't be able to show you the finishing look of this dress because it's bigger than my mannequin. If my tutorial has been helpful to you, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel to support my channel. If you have any question pertaining to cutting and sewing, you can join me on my Facebook group, Details to Sewing, created by Akorede Adenike. I'm on Twitter and Instagram at Akorede Adenike. Please show some love by liking and following my page on Facebook at Aniki Culture. Till I see you in my next video, guys. Stay safe, stay blessed. Bye.